few things right here. This is what I'm looking for. Where is it? No. What is that? I'll worry about that later. Okay. Everything's set up. Everything's good. I'm sitting here looking at that right there. History of the Erdtree is what that is right there. Or the Crucible / Erdtree. Okay, let's everything. Oh, sorry, I was messing around. I need the better turtle talisman is what I need. Let's see. Here's two. Armor. Let's use guard counter. Shield. Is that awesome? I want to make sure that I have talk to everybody. Here real fast. Make sure I talk to him.
Righteous tarnished.
He told us that he's figure out what Mikola's up to. Here, talk to these two, or one, I think. The other one's forward.
In battle.
So our dialogue's finished. Not really worried about money that much. I really just want his armor. It's literally the best armor in the game. I actually looked up what breaks the certain quests, so I should be good at her.
We are all utterly captivated by kindly Mikola. It is what binds us together. Oh, that man is known as Dane. He's been in the service of Mikola the Kind longer than I. He might be solemn of cheer, but is a fierce warrior nevertheless. There's no cause for concern. Dane's reluctance to speak to you is no fault of your own. We've been acquainted for quite some time, but even I am yet to hear his voice. Perhaps one day. Oh, that man is... He's been in this... He might be... There's no cause for Dane's we've been acquainted for perhaps one day. Wondering about the Horn Centaur. True enough. Long ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Messmer to purge the Tower folk. A cleansing by fire. It's no wonder the Horn Centaur holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest. And in this regard, the Tower folk are no different. They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame.
Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken place, blood must spill. The blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful.
I guess let's head up to here. Actually, I'm gonna go through Bonnie Village. Either way will break the enchantment. So Bonnie Village is the way I will go. I do want to look at something though. Where is it? Actually, the map for the area. I was looking for it. Specifically looking for a piece of lore. I think it's on the map of the area. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see this plateau. Deeper depths. The maps for this area right here. Site plan. Plateau occupied by Mesmer's army that peers towards this Skadu tree in northeast, named after its counterpart in the realm of Erdtree. It's the center. At its center lies the Shadow Keep. That is not what I was looking for. It's a piece of lore that explains this. I can't figure out where it is. Up or something later. So let's go down to Bonnie Village. What a lovely name for a place so horrendous. Mesmer's forces incinerated everything. Is there anything over here? Oh! Living jar shard. Oh, there is something. What's that? Ooh, I didn't realize this was down here. Our local deities or town protectors. Spirit dog, go away. Area is so cool. pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nice sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life where you life where you're accorded for this alone. Shamans were shoved into jars. Meld whatever was put in there. Whip bestrewn with rotting, misshapen teeth. Filthy and seething with disease, the teeth are embedded in the whip. Douse the victim with deadly dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. So basically, the melding is much like basically exactly what it sounds like. It's fusing together. Anybody knows anything about getting things to stick together? Typically, you have to score whatever you're getting to stick together. Whether you're painting something, especially if you're painting over like an oil-based door with a different, maybe like a latex paint. You got to sand that down so it gives the next layer to something to attach to. Literally what they're doing there. Should get over here and the enchantment should break. Let's see. Where is it? I know it's down. Just right down this. There it is. So too has a powerful charm. There's Mikola's rune. Entire charm breaking away. So let's go back and talk to the people we were talking to earlier. So I can move their quests up and they can start moving forward.
I don't feel it. It's broken. Kind Mikola's light is gone. But I stand tall. Together, we work. Together. For Mikola the Kind. I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
So the problem is, if I be nice to him, I have to fight this idiot later on. He's actually really hard to fight. So, for most part, I'm just gonna say, remain sad forever. Actually, I don't know. If I tell him to put it behind him, he's going to show up and basically pummel the crap out of me much later on in the game. And I would actually very much like his armor. The problem is he will end up won't be able to do his quest.
I don't know. I don't... Our mother, she did not... We are her, must we be?
Oh wait, before I decide.
Till we meet again.
Kindly Mikola has discarded his great rune. The fog that vexed my aging faculties has been lifted, and follies better left forgotten haunt me once again. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Moog from his enchantment, I challenged tender Mikola, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken. Mikola the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant. He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
It's actually pretty interesting story. Pretty interesting what he just told us. So whatever his enchantment basically fogs the mind. He attempted to go after Mikola. The problem is Mikola, like you said, he wields love. It's the emotion. Basically clouds your mind. There are people here who just he's not mind controlling them. He's shrouding their mind, so the things that would normally bother them, things that would maybe even eat at you to keep you focused, he causes a fog of the mind, and you don't think about it. That's what he was saying with his follies. He didn't forget them. It was basically pushed at the back of his mind. He wasn't focusing on them, which allowed Mikola basically to use them after that point. The idea of it's literally the idea of like you said, he wields love as a weapon, which is you could say it's what at least a sociopath will do. It's basically same thing that abusers do. You have to remember one thing. This guy was Moog's probably one of Moog's right-hand men, or it may have been his right-hand man. He knows more probably about manipulation than most people, and he recognizes exactly what Mikola was doing. Knowing him, he's probably quite impressed.
Righteous tarnished. Mikola the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it. But even at this very instant, I wish to run very far away indeed.
Yeah. When a guy who's essentially, in many ways, a cold-blooded murderer is scared, there's something seriously wrong. This guy probably has never run from a fight in his life. Even he's like, I want to get the hell out of here.
Righteous tarnished. I am loath to admit it. But even at this very instant, I wish...
Oh.
Righteous, I am...
It's funny. Everybody.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Mikola the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Mikola remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Mikola's presence. I should have thought of this earlier.
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Mikola's spell is newly broken, I must profess. The spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant, Mikola shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Messmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning. Think not to hinder me upon, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
So for him, he seeks two things: the end of America and revenge. When though he was under the spell, the only thing it was actually the only thing it was affecting was his idea of revenge against Mesmer. Now that's broken, he wants his revenge above everything else. But in the end, he
It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Miquella's side.
Tholier? Why would you mess with Tholier? He mess hurting anybody. Talk to Tholier real fast. Pretty sure this idiot is dummy is more like a heroin addict than anything else. Just wants to take a drug and pass out.
Oh, are you not affected? Even with the spell broken, I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina. Her visage, her scent, the lure of velvety sleep. Would kindly Miquella chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half? The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
Perfume is priced extremely fragrant. Got scattered into the air. This is St. Trina's flower. I mean, this literally explains what it does. Dulls the senses, preventing agitation. That's literally what St. Trina was doing. He was probably using St. Trina's powers on people. He broke his rune and broke everything. Dulling of the senses, stopping the fighting. Mushroom, plump. Players employ these tools for pests. I actually never thought about it. Does poison work well against the Kindred of Rot? That's what I always think of when it.
I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina.
Anything else?
I'm feeling rather lost of St. Trina.
Let's pop in over here. We'll talk to Redman. So he's like loyal to Saint Trina.
Oh, there you are. Good. If you happen to see Lady Leda, tell her that I'm striking out on my own. Don't worry, I've no mind to cross any of you. The guidance of kind Miquella remains etched into my very flesh. It's only... there's something that I must know. Kindly Miquella spoke of the vow he once made with General Radahn, and It is here the vow shall be honored. I am a Redmane. I must know the nature of the vow. I'll be out on my own for some time. There's something I must know.
What if you become our enemy?
There is no need for concern. I will be true to my word. Though I do feel a hint of regret. Lady Leda and Honorable Ansbach are of a special breed. How glorious it would have been had we met in battle as sworn enemies. I'll be out on my own. There's something I must know. I'll be out on my... There's something I...
It's a scarlet rot in her face. Okay. Here. Let's talk to everybody. I can go into the keep maybe. Actually, I'm gonna run around and unlock other areas. He's moved into the keep. Talk to her.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The Horn Scent will be eliminated.
Okay.
If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Mikula the Kind. Kindly Mikula is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain. I believe the Horn Scent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Mikula's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me, the stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Horn Scent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep. I will follow the Horn Scent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
Pop back here real fast. Make sure everyone's been talked to. Then I'll make my way towards the keep. He's gone. He's moved. I'm assuming he's moved into the keep. They're gone. Hair's still there. Lita's there. I talked to him real fast.
I'm feeling rather lost. Of St. Trina. Just give me the word if you need any more point.
So everything's set. 2 paths ahead of me. There's the dragon. I don't think I did that. I actually did that. That's where the dragon man is. Let's head up. Next to Shadowrun Blessing. Yes. Past time. So we can see Actually, this is a really good area. I'll go up this back route here. Get to this church. Start that quest at least. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, I broke the... I got all the quests caught up here. So they're moving into the keep. I'm gonna gotta fight Mesmer at the moment, but I wanted to unlock everything else. I have more fun in this game running around doing other stuff instead of just standing around fighting. I want to start unlocking everything. They should be able to move up and down this area. Unlock everything else there is to unlock first. So. I did realize something last night. Notice how the rune is really smaller right here than all the rest of them? Yesterday I was talking about the runes seemingly being part of the demigods, and then I realized that's exactly what this rune is. It's called the Rune of the Unborn Demigod. The rune was actually being created at some point. It's literally a god that's unborn. It's what gives it the ability to of rebirth. That's why it's smaller than all the rest of them. It was literally a rune that was actually forming on the America/Radagon. It's just an unborn child. That's why it has the ability to do the things it does. And probably why he removed it. Now, whether it's unborn because he removed it and gave it to Renala, I don't know. But it appears to be a literal demigod that was forming, that was actually removed from the Elden Ring. So it's kind of like a fetus in some way. That's probably why it was it was put in the egg because probably couldn't have that much power. Funneling through a human being. It drove Renala crazy playing around with it. Dogs. I'm gonna go up here to the church. Start the quest for the Mother of the Fingers. Up here. Are there any goodies over here? Promise to loot. Oh God. Run away. No. Forgot the stupid things here. I don't have pots made to fight that thing. I think I need what, 3 or 5 of them or something? Hop into his head. Walking volcano. That's all that thing is. Heat-seeking fireballs. Dogs. Technically wolves. Holy God, those things hit so hard. It's so dangerous. Oh look! A walking volcano is chasing me to the ends of Shadowlands. Teleport back, dude. Or, rabbits rise. Firefly. It's probably a puzzle that I can't figure out. Is it like punishment from the Erdtree? You mean the, talking about the rune? Your prior comment got banned? Prior comment got banned. Wonder what. Must have auto filtered something out, I'm assuming. I don't have like very strict Brabus cannon. Prior comment got banned? What does that mean? Hold on a second. It said there. I said the twin prodigy's cursed because incest kind of with. Well, so here's the thing. The thing with. You can't really say there's incest in Elden Ring. America's not really. She has nothing inside of her to actually recreate. There are no organs in America. I've seen that in like some videos. People are like, "Oh, there's incest." Is there really? Like all the stuff. Like this tree is literally. This tree is the crucible. She's in charge, literal control over a tree that is has the ability to create beings out of it. If anything, I would say it would have been maybe another child of Radagon and Renala, but like the tree is where everyone's being created. The idea of when they say being born at the base of the Erdtree. There's a really good chance it's because America is actually they're kind of like trying to create like a mass. I would say it was something close to trying to create a what they consider a perfect human. But as far as like the demigods, like I don't really see where like America wasn't actually having children with like Godfrey. Like she literally has an Elden ring. We see it at the end when her body's broken open. There are no internal organs. There was literally just an Elden ring jammed into what looks like a body cavity. Like I know people are I've seen videos where people are like, oh, it's the reason they're cursed has to do with like it's like there's no incest. Like they're all creating different forms of life. None of them are doing it normally. They're actually using like most of them are using the ring to do it. Let's see. Like think of the life that's being created through rot. It has nothing to do with actually reproductive. It's literally the magic that is rot that appears to be creating like the kindred of rot. A big one is I've never heard anyone really talk about it, but it very much is true. Think of Godric the Grafted. Like the scions you fight, they basically look like him. It's because he's creating them. He's using his rune to basically create those weird spider-like scions. It's all part of the magic. Mikola on the Halig tree, see what is basically people cocooning. They're kind of like mimicking him. His magic. It was almost like they were changing form. Like his followers, he was allowing them to change their form in some way. Let me see who else. Like actual, as far as actually like birthing children, no. I mean, even Rykard, like he's kind of creating the lizard people, but it's just like we don't explain how they're doing it. But as far as like what we consider normal reproduction, that's not happening. It's not happening at all. Like I said, she has no organs, so if anything, they were spawned from the ring itself. You also have to remember it's based a lot on like ancient mythology. And there's like a whole, was it an old ancient, like I think it was the Greeks, Zeus gave birth by, I can't remember who it was. Is it Athena? Where like he was having the headache and it basically birthed one of his children from his head. He split his head open. Baby came out. There's another one where he sewed a baby into his leg to carry it till term. So I have a feeling it's something more like that. It's not literally like an actual physical birth, as far as a human would know. Godfrey didn't crack? What do you mean, so Godfrey didn't crack?
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I am Ymir. Welcome to Manus Meta. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Old laden necklace. Does life outside the lands between exist? So there's something I was actually thinking about this. Let me finish this up real fast. Map of old ruins received. Have you ever played any of the other like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, that kind of stuff? because I think it does to a degree. Because one of you remember what the original the thing we're told right before after we wake up, you have like the intro, and at the very end the guy gets quiet, and we're told that even by the all Sir Gideon Ofnir, he makes a comment. He's like, "You heard the voice when we woke," and he's just like, and he quotes it. He's like, cross the fog to the lands between, stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord." If you actually go back to that area where you start at, it's on the Chapel of Anticipation, you'll notice there's a weird fog that surrounds the lands between. And the fog is supposed to be like, I think it was Demon Souls, and you see it in the other Dark Souls games too. There's a weird fog. I don't remember if it was Demon Souls or Dark Souls. I've seen the intro to one of them, and it shows our character actually passing through a fog, and they're kind of like stuck in a fog that will basically go forever. And a beam of light actually shows us the way through the fog and allows us to enter the world. And the idea is there's a fog that's trying to consume the world in some way. But the idea, like the idea is even in like older ancient cultures, fog is like a weird shifting between, like almost like the realm of death. And we're told in the beginning, like, cross the fog into the lands between. So there's almost like, it's like a kind of barrier. So there is a weird barrier around the lands between. There could be weird barriers around other worlds too. That's one of the part of the lore of like Souls, like these weird foggy barriers. So I think there are other lands. Like I said, the land between, I don't think the land between is so much the land. I think it's the land between like layers of planes of existence. Like the next step up is what Ronnie essentially ascends to. She ascends from the lands between up into like the void of space. So there might be other lands out there, and we see them. You can actually see them on the map. It's more, I don't know if you see them here, but if you go, like, here, you'll see other, like, weird land masses, which I think are there. You see them over here, too. So there very much might be, other lands out there. We're constantly referenced in this game called the Land of Reeds. It's not really explained, so there could be other things out there. I think the Erdtree itself is affects this landmass. I don't think if there's another land out there, the Erdtree is necessarily affecting that. They might have something similar, like a very similar thing occurring in their land, where they have something like similar to a crucible or world tree. I don't think this Erdtree is like, or it could be. I get the impression it very much could. I don't think it affects everything, but each land could technically be separate. This weird fog might actually be the barrier between the other lands in the world. Here, let me show you. It's really easy to spot. You actually just go back over here. It never goes away because the Chapel of Anticipation. Oh. Go up here. Where is it? Right here. 4 belfries. The only way to get back to that Chapel of Anticipation is using the belfries. I remember. You see, we look out, everything looks nice and clear. Oh, look. Ocean. Ignore the fog. Here's the, down here somewhere. Everything looks normal. This is right here. I believe this one spits us out over there. We will find out in a second. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? I didn't realize I had never activated that. I'll have to do that again. Interesting thing about the this entire area right here is you essentially have to die if you want to get off it. There is no getting around it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I've oh, it's still there to a degree. Hold on a second. I gotta use the bathroom. But notice there seems to be almost a haze around the outside of the world. Yeah, so you can see there's almost a continuous fog, weird haze that surrounds here, but once you enter the lands, it's seemingly gone. It's a lot more noticeable first start the game up. Almost like there's too much light now. But it's super dark, but once we cross over, like, we don't see it anymore. This weird fog is probably surrounding the lands between. Just the fog of death. And then we get, like, this thing right here. The Fog Rift Catacombs. There's almost catacombs, it's like referencing a weird rift in the fog, so I don't think you can just enter the lands between unnormal beings. But it'd be interesting to, like, they could probably do a whole thing about, like, the land of reeds we hear about, but we never see. Yeah, if you just start a game over one time, just go back and just, like, restart your game once. Adjustments to this game. I usually don't have that big of a light source. Is there something going wrong with the game? I can truly say I don't think I've ever seen that much sunlight in one spot. Have you? Game almost always looks like there's two major light sources going on. Game bugged or something? Extremely strange. Draco scent. What's Draco scent? You gonna go for a you going for just a random build, or are you going for something specific? Let's talk to this guy. She's like a statue. She has one of the coolest armor sets I think in the entire game. She looks like the Witch King of Agmar. Erdtree Sentinel. Ah, okay.
I've no interest in
Yeah, you
small
can
talk.
sprint
My
through the
only
game
concerns
extremely
are the
fast.
concerns of Count Emir, and you are not among them.
So rude.
Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it. Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
Yeah, the big secret of fighting the Draconic Tree Sentinel is kind of the keep fairly close to him, because if you get away, his stupid horse starts breathing fire, and
The
that
map I gave you
fireball's
charts
a pain
the
in the
site
butt to
of a
dodge.
hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars. I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not? Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth.
Let's ask about the Knight in Black Armor.
You met Yulan. Well, I hope that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister, too, has a heart of gold.
Sorcery.
I am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We, too, are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance.
Miriam's vanishing. The curator of the study hall from which the master of the sorcery that is known to bear her name. Preceptors served to carry in royal family. Oh, interesting. It's a teleportation spell. Universal first step of journey of true knowledge of sorcery. Glintstone Pebble, the shard. Those unworthy of the stone crown typically end their brief journey into sorcery here. Glintstone Phalanx, bestowed upon enchanted carrion knights. Who combine this art with the swordsmanship to maintain pressure upon their foes, striking in waves. Carrion Phalanx, enhanced version. Carrion Retaliation. This is Carrion Orphan's secret means to prepare against the disloyalty of the Academy. The moon and stars would one day go their separate ways.
Oh, yes. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy. Is something the matter? Here to squeeze another lesson out of me?
Let's see. This little boy is a finger creeper. You can actually see him. You eventually see him sitting on his lap, which is really creepy. I'm not gonna lie. There. So run around. Around the church real fast, see if there's anything worth picking up. Graveyard. You. This. Covered in fingerprints. This allows a duplication of remembrances. Do you watch Markiplier? No. I've seen a couple of his videos. I know who he is. I've never, like, actually sat and watched him. Well, I have watched a couple of his videos. I don't follow him at all. He's a smart guy, I know that. As far as business, he's probably one of the best businessmen on YouTube. He's a funny guy, too. Thought it was pretty cool that he got his movie made, and actually it did really well. Hollywood should call Markiplier up and explain to him how to make movies that sell money nowadays. It's forgotten. like to get a hold of one of their shields. It's actually a rare shield they're wielding. It makes reference to a city that City of the Sun or something like that. Notice their bones are actually almost golden like. These older skeletons in this game. We're here to talk to him. What you scavenging, little guy? Cordial. Thanks. Did you watch the movie? No. I never got around to watching it. I think I actually watched Markiplier play Iron Lung years ago. Actually, I stumbled across the video. Do you see it? I mean, if I ever get a chance to watch it, I probably will. I'll be interested to see what he has. Water. I actually just want to go over there and get the stone over there. Here's the Erdtree. Ooh. This is not a platformer game. Pretty sure if you don't do this now, you don't know. Come and get this later. Ow. Something else. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but it isn't for everyone. It's slow burn, but it really does tell a good story. Tells just enough to give you the gist and other crucial things, but also interesting. I got the impression. I remember watching a playthrough, and it was a fairly slow game, but I'm like, oh, it looked like it was also a pretty interesting game. So, yeah, if I ever get a chance, I'll actually sit and watch it. I don't know. Over the years, I've just kind of, really watch a lot of movies anymore. I used to have a massive movie collection about a decade ago, but I got rid of it. Used to be a very big fan of movies. I gotta lower this water level. Let's see. I thought there was a, yeah, I could have swore this wasn't a, grave flowers. I could have swore it was a still. Oh, well. Go over here. Head south. I actually never unlocked this dragon pit. Or I never went through the dragon pit. That's actually where I want to go. I got down to it, never went through it. Out of here. Oh, I forgot. Dead. Here. Opinions on better. That's the finger mother, correct? As far, I don't know. I actually didn't think the boss was that bad, personally. I think lore-wise it makes a lot of sense. It's actually one of those bosses, I think. In our reality, there's only a few things you really got to be careful about. She wasn't not too tanky. It's one of those bosses that's like, it's a large arena, so if they jump out of the way, you have to feel like you're spending a lot of time chasing them down. Did you ever play? Did you play the game before they added torrent to the Elden beast? That fight got it could be a bit boring if the Elden beast kept running away from you. I remember one time I was fighting it, and it was just like all the beast did was just keep running away, and it just felt like I was spending the entire fight. God, holy crap. Oh, cool, another one jumped me. Yeah. Why is he... How is he making it through my shield? Is she tied to the 2 fingers? Also, there's only 2 fingers and 3 fingers because it makes a hand or something. I think there was supposed to be a storyline where the 2 and 3 fingers would combine into a hand. Yeah, it's actually the mother of the fingers. Basically, like the mother of the 2 fingers is what it's supposed to be. Then we find out, be brave, show no fear. That drops me down into fight, I know that. Yeah, she's the mother of the 2 of like all 2 fingers. That priest we're talking to, he actually talks about he's talking about, at first it sounds like America, and you realize he's talking about the 2 fingers and how like they're broken because she's actually broken. I'll come back and fight him. I've already made it down this far. Come back and fight him. I know he's down here. I've never beaten him before. Yeah, it is the mother of the 2 fingers. There's something wrong. She's supposedly supposed to be talking to the greater will, but there's something busted about her. She's not actually communicating with the greater will like she's supposed to be. So, take this off. Bleed on me. Giant sword he has. Yeah, and the funny thing is when she dies, she disappears back into the void. She doesn't fade away. So it's almost like we banished her back to her own realm. Yeah, that's why the 2 fingers goes. 2 fingers go silent because they're not actually talking to the greater will anymore. Or so she says. If she ever did in the first place. Let me see. What was I gonna use? I can switch out this because I don't need this on me. Myself. I want to get myself more hit points. Maybe counter. Do that. Oh no, that won't do any good. Not with this weapon. Be more likely to. Poison rot. Stalwart charm was probably better. Does the fight start immediately when I get down there? Find out. Leap of faith. Oh, dumbass me rolls backwards instead of sideways. What did I hit? Did I hit something behind me or did I hit that rock in front of me? There should be nothing on a battlefield you can snag on. That is my belief. So what are the 2 fingers? technically her children. They're supposed to be. I think they communicate with her. Is really what they are, because they don't actually speak. What they're doing is I think they're communicating with her, and then the finger readers basically would tell the person, like America, what they're supposed to be, what she's supposed to do. It's supposed to be more of a communication. They're supposed to essentially be the ouch. Mr. Lizard Man, piss off. I know you have a big sword, but come on, regen stamina. My 3,000-pound hammer. Holy. Oh god, I'm fat rolling. This isn't working out. I didn't realize I was this overweight. Yeah, I'm not. Crap. Yeah, they're supposed to be like voices of God. It's literally what it is. And they're we find out in the expansion, like their mother, their quote unquote mother, isn't even speaking to the greater will anymore. Something's broken. Now I remember why I had this on. There. Now I should be able to move. I'm fine if I don't wield this. Try this again. My stamina wasn't regenerating very well. Holy crap! I should have just taken the shot against him. Yeah, so, yeah, we find out that, like, she hasn't been communicating for a long time. His whole storyline is about replacing, he's literally attempting to become her. So I did have different goals. It's, part of it's a drop storyline, what I've seen. There was actually a storyline where two fingers, and the three fingers, there was supposed to be a division between them. It's a drop storyline in our reality. As far as why, it's hard to say. Something they never finished up. Holy crap, dude. Fucking sword is quite fast. I hate fighting things that are like, they're like fighting invaders. It's a weird mechanic in this game, fighting NPC invaders. Oh, I lost 100,000 runes, don't matter. I need to coax out his attacks is what I need to do. But the three fingers in some ways is a bit of like an infection. Literally what it's based on, so. dude. Oh, Christ. Gotcha. Maybe go collect my runes of 0. Yes, I got none of my runes back. No big deal. So I came down here. Let's go through. Okay, see you later. Yeah, I can't even use those. This takes me down to here. Nice. So, I think it's way over there. Fast. Of course. 1,000 shy. Let's see. See if I can find. First time playing DLC. Technically second. I played it over a year ago one time. Played the base game a lot more than the DLC. My whole playthrough is I made the mistake of going through it the first time on New Game Plus 6. And most of my playthrough, I was just, even on New Game Plus 6, I was just getting 1 and 2 shotted literally through the entire playthrough. Wasn't the most amount of fun I was having, so I wanted to actually play through it on a fresh character. Bale, Terror Incarnate. Again, I stand before you. So, it is a lot easier on a fresh playthrough than a new game playthrough for the first time. Kind of know where things are, but instead of being 1 or 2 shotted, and I now can be I can now take up to like 3 to 4 shots. So. Get over there. Just gonna run around and unlock stuff at the moment. Remember, I believe I fight this guy, then Igor or Egon comes over and I can start this quest. This fight, actually, I didn't think was that bad when I went through it first time. Vale has a couple really nasty attacks in the beginning that are fast, but after I got through that, I ended up beating him quite easy. I was actually surprised. This is cool as hell right here. Guns.
Warrior true. Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole. Yes.
Sure, why not?
As it should be. Now, seek the jagged peak. There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest of all dragons, landbound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Placidusax.
Ancient dragons.
Warrior true. What is it that you need?
Oh,
In
Bale.
a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, landbound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
Did I use Unseen Form in Assassin's Gambit? No,
In
that
a
one.
time long, the foul trade becoming a
I used that,
bound.
when I beat him, I used the, Gravel Street. I used, what was that? I used that dragon, katana. I fought him. Altar. Let's see. I love this. After being consumed, the throbbing heart of Bale continues to resist its subjugation, never weakening. One day it just keeps getting reborn by idiots who eat his heart. The question is, somebody eat the heart before? The Bale we see is just another variation. Something ate this. I wonder if it was Bale. I can't get up there. Oh, it's a Cerulean Coast. Here. These dragons have. I guess they probably do. There. There. Uh, Sharp growls. Something interesting. I'm gonna look at that weapon right there. I can't remember how to get up there. I've been up there before. No playthrough. Weapons. Weapon hat. This weapon is interesting. It looks like it's made of that green metal from green ancient metal. Weapon of a Titan. It also reminds me of this. Looks like it's been coated, doesn't it? Chunky coating you get from this Ash of War. I think it's corroded. I think whatever killed it was corroded with what is the hell is his name? This Ash of War. But it looks like it's just been the weapon that struck it down was actually coated with this before it was driven into it. It also looks like this right here. Looks like this metal. Egress metal. Green metal that a bunch of stuff down here is made out of. Question. Where the hell? Fingerprints. Nope. Oh, yes. Mashing buttons. This is pretty cool. But it's time to move on. That's all I wanted to say about the weapon that seems to have slayed it. Yeah, the red flowers, definitely. Communion harpoon. Probably why it's that color. Fire Coast. Well, here, the red flowers all over. Also, just down on the coast. So, it's over on this side. That might be part of the reason why the coast is so dyed red. I mean, you got the blue from, blue and purple from St. Trina. The red might be his also. Assuming his blood ran down this onto the coast. Might be what this is right here. See his blood pouring into the valley. Burrows. Hidden grave. Why the earthworms are attacking me is beyond me. Funeral ships. Everybody. I don't worry about him at the moment. Safe around here. Look like the finger. I've always thought these things look like fingerprint shields. Because we kind of know where they come from now. They have fingerprints all over them. Just make them out. Just look accessible. Worn out. Here. My promised goodies over here. Ghost flame blue. Stop and save. Look like badges. Ah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Direction. Now. Drop down from the ship over there. Definitely a cool area. Or at least a cool looking area. Australian coast. Bulls, old civilization. The only bulls we see in this game are floating around the Mogwin Dynasty. That area. Or even actually that whole Nokron area has them. These aren't normal flowers. Weird glow, I'm assuming has to do with the ghost fire. Probably being infused with them. Captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers intermingled with colossal stone coffins, coffins of unknown origins that seemingly drift to this place. To the east, the jagged peaks through a so drifted into this place. Those coffins or those coffins that you're talking about? I think they're both. Seemingly disappeared out of nowhere, which maybe not. We've seen these in the lands between, kind of partially buried. On the side of that. Look human-like. Can't really make much out, though. Area. Oh, there's another one. Nectar blood. Said to virgin forth with the nectar like blood of abandoned tree. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here my doubt and allocation. Save. Captain Vista, brilliant blue flowers, enemy colossal stone coffins. Okay, got that. Right here, ruin maps. So my I wish to be of service. I wish I could see a better look of it. It's actually, it can be really hard to spot. I don't know why it gives me this map, but that one. North. Let's go down there. God. Creepers. Oh, it almost got me. Something hit me. Uh, this way. Here we are. Creepy. Oops. One sticking straight up looks like it's giving me the finger. S- I remember there being a lot in this area. It's basically run over. I remember there being a bit of a disappointment with this area. But be more to do. Really isn't. Literally run out. If I'm not mistaken, there's something over here. It's mostly just a bunch of annoying creatures, a place to replicate remembrances. I remember actually finding a real ward. Yeah. There's this thing here to replicate things. Go down there, ring the bell, get the hell out. There's like two large areas that are just that. I'm like, seems like it was, it's not even like a mini boss in here, if I'm not mistaken. Just a bunch of annoying, like this just seems like it's a bit of a Now this looks like that group gave us. Looking for death. I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks like the eye of Garou. Chasing death through the mountain. Oh, fuck off. Where did it hit me from? Oh, did it just teleport into this stupid ass area? The hell out of here. Why can't I hit it? That suspiciously that. Am I wrong? No, that it looks suspiciously like this. Saying it is, but they do have some similarities in their look. Beast Eye. Off to ring a bell, blow a horn, or whatever the hell I am doing here. No, it seems like this would be a. Seems like they'd want to make this a boss arena. Do something besides just charge in, blow a bell, get out. Seems like a lot of time was spent creating this place for it to be not really used for anything more than a place to run around. Oh look, I got a Erdtree seed. This talisman is presumed to be an object of myth. The age-old artifact also depicts two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Well, it is where it started, was here. I can't be the only one who feels like this was, there should have been something more here. Maybe they had maybe they were going to use it a little bit, use it for something, and then they abandoned it. I don't know. This weird wall. It's like, oh, we built this weird wall that does nothing. Why? Why is this odd, obviously constructed wall here? And then they just like, for no reason, we just decided, I guess. It partitions the other side from this side, and it's like, okay. This kind of seems like an abandoned idea. Now, don't get me wrong, I would not under any circumstance want to fight anything in this arena if it were one. As you're trying to fight a boss that's moving around, you're having to run over mini hills constantly, but it just seems like it's should have been something else here. Hell, make it a big giant hand you have to fight. Would have made sense. For some reason, it's just full of like lampreys and nothing else. There's literally nothing else here. At least the other one has a falling star beast before you get to the. Huh. Oh, it just seems like a bit of a waste to me. Shooting zigzagging magic at me is all they're doing. Place to save up here. Ah, my theory is proven true. The finger creepers hail from these ruins. So now must I... So now must I sound... Read that again. True, the finger creepers hail from these ruins. So now must I sound this one hanging bell, and sweetly cradled shall I come to be at the bosom of the exalted mother. Okay. Finger Weaver's record of crafting techniques left by a determined student of the Finger Ruins. His brush with the sublime all but scattered his mind. He was left capable enough to leave a few. Glinted nail. Nailstone, flick like stone. Faint fingerprint engraving. A piece that came loose from the tip of one of the column-like stone fingers that grow at Finger Ruins. All I know is when I looked at this map and I saw this right here, I was like, oh, there's going to be a boss fight there. And then there was nothing there. I don't know. Still kind of a disappointment of an area. Not only was there one fingerprint ruin, they added a second one. Still had nothing to do in it, besides run around, blow a horn, and get out. So finger creepers come from these rooms. Okay. Gotcha. Nothing else matters this entire area. Let's go back to here. Meter.
Oh, there you are. The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. Now, these are for you.
Second, beloved Stardust.
Think nothing of it. I have made my decision to be of help. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore. I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective, unhinged from the start. Marika herself, and the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse. Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother. May
here's
the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
the map. Okay. So here's the interesting about Mikola. It said that he's forever a child, or at least looks like one. He's not really one. Which is actually really interesting because if you have children or nieces and nephews, or any children that are young, nieces and nephews are young, work around them, one thing you realize is children very much have the ability to see the world as they are. In some ways, it can be people write it off as a child being rude, when the reality is they're just pointing to what is the reality directly in front of their face, and will speak about it, not realizing that it could be of a considered bad taste to talk about such things. That's probably what Mikola saw the world for what it was. Where everyone else has seeing the holy Erdtree, it saw all the Mikola technically saw all the flaws in it when most people wouldn't say, either weren't allowed to speak about it or refused to actually take a good look at what they believed in. So in many ways, he was still kind of acting like a child. Or at least part of his brain, probably part of his mind stayed childlike. It's a better way of putting it. Okay, but this guy's the same way. He realized the flaw was in the beginning. Actually, believe it or not, it appears that America actually began to realize this at one time. I believe it's right here at this church where she talks about actually, yeah, this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. It's this one with the golden tree. With the words America, where she says she's gonna figure out exactly what the Golden Order's plan is. No more blind following them, just following orders. I'm trying to think of how it was worded. No more blind following them. Or it's kind of like she had matured from when she originally started the Golden Order. No more blind following. She's gonna find the very depths of what they believe in, and then probably why Radagon is either why Radagon kind of like took over, and there's talk in the game also about replacing America. That may have been why, besides her body was probably starting to give out too from the it being a vessel. All vessels break. They were looking for an Empyrean to take over for her. Okay. The biggest issue with the lore in this game is we don't actually have a timeline. Everything is described as long ago, at one time, in ancient times. And I understand it's supposed to be like that. It's not by accident. It's not by accident. It's by design, but it does make it difficult when you're trying to piece stuff together. What the timeline of half the stuff was. So, this is the Shadow Keep. Where am I going now? Done all this. Portion of it. Get down here. Let me try. I feel like to get down into there. Over here. Oh no, I did get over there. I have to take that to drop down there. I remember that. You gotta go down that route. I remember I had a problem trying to figure out how to get over here. You get here, you drop down. I know this takes you to at least this upper area. Almost positive you can. God, I don't remember any of this. Any of these paths anymore. It took me a while to get down to this area. I know this branch here takes you through this section right here. There's a small section right in here. Should probably go investigate. Okay, let's see. I could drain this and open this up right here. Is that too difficult? There's a falling star beast. We could use the extra pieces of that. I know there are ways of trying to jump down there. Looks like almost you could, if you get to that, you could hop down from this, but you know there are skips, but I'm worried about it. Okay, let's go here. Let's write things inside that area I want to grab. I need to be able to see past time till noon. Straight for the burning volcano. Walking volcano. The thing looks like they mixed a virgin abductor with a cruise with the giant's fire. Let's mix both of them together. Throw people in there to burn their souls. The forge at the giants eats their virgin. Nope, nope. He does not like me being here. So I'm just gonna run away. I thought for the longest time this doesn't look like a normal fire. Pretty sure that thing is fire, but it's actually fire from the giant Forge of the Giants by the look of it. This does not look like normal fire right here. Here, really? They're up. No big deal. Get me up to the, at least up to the key. This right here looks, the best looking fantasy I've seen. It's literally a giant castle made of just like black stone. A giant headless America. That's the first thing we come across. Technically an older version of America, or a younger version of America. Older statue. Both her locks are nearly the same length, so I'll stop here for a second. I'll be back in a few minutes. Shadow Tree level. It's at 9. Ugh. So... if I drain this... God, I literally can't remember how to get to these areas. Remember, I can drain this. It'll let me go this way. I have to fight, what's his name? Let me go over here and drain this bottom of this lake to open the bottom part up. Shadowkeep Church District. This is actually a pretty cool area. You realize this is actually where the idea of the Erdtree comes from. In reality. Switch out to this. What did this do? Talisman depicting the wizened hand gently gripping a glintstone, shortens casting speed of incantations. Count Ymir is known for his incantations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above, with the adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a greater sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. Down. Looks good. Alright, here we go. Oh, and I didn't jump. Dear God. Push the wrong button. Push the Y buttons. Off we go. Crabs. At least these ones aren't all infected with death. Hop. Ooh, I barely made that. These are the ones that blow up. Here. Here. Jump over here, try to get me. Come on, I know you want to. I forgot these guys are over here. You don't get... oh, I guess they do disappear. Ember of Mesmer. Remnant of Mesmer's flame, symbol of the crusade. It can usually smolder as if it's crawling across the ground. Here I am trying to remember where I need to go. There. Where I used to run across here. To jump over there, maybe? Let's give it a try. Yes, that is exactly where I'm supposed to go. Nice. Why do I feel like someone's going to attack me here? Drop down. Kill myself right there. Forward, and I fell right through the one crack, the one spot I shouldn't have stepped on. Of course. Of course. Found the one path I should have taken. It's weird, the body fades away. Usually it bursts into black smoke. Oh, you don't need to worry, dude. I'll be coming for you soon enough. Let's try this again. Line myself up. Just walk off, dude. This way. This is my path. Here.
Queen Marika, mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
Talking to him. I'm supposed to give him one of the eyeballs. And I don't remember what the what each one does, so Sung Hero. Great heroes of the war were richly blessed by the grace of the Erdtree, but now honored in death. Dragon Hunter's great katana. Oh, come on, dude. Even let me read in peace. Take me to heal a save spot right over here. Asmer. Come on, dude. Oh, cool. You can arc around the corner. That's always cool. Up. There's a goodie right there. Here, that's water. Where's that right there? That's Mesmer's seal. Two options here. Let's see where this goes. Worst case scenario, I just drop back down. It's up here. Oh, this is taking me well up into the key. Holy crap. This is a specimen storehouse. Okay. Is that where I want to be at the moment? I guess I want to go. Oh, cool. Fog. It's always fun to run around in when you're not sure where you're going. Shadowkeep Church District. Hopefully nothing stuff didn't respawn. Going up that. This way. Oh, I remember this one now. Now I remember the bats. Come out of a corner here or something too. We come. If there's a corner, be careful going around it in this game. 3 weeks later, we can now go in. And now, God, just off. Still water, but see if I can get this. Oh, I missed it. Moved too far. Fire needs. Back above. This is good. Boy, thought this would take me up. Okay. Ah, I remember this now. Authorized discovery. This is the tree worship passage. This is actually probably where it all started in this land. Just worshiping this. This is where America's Iris of Grace. An iris blessed with an incantation of the Erdtree. Place on the eye of another to grant them the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. Can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erdtree to quell the fears of their flock to a magnificent effect. Look at the strands coming off the Elden ring. Look at the odd shape of the insignia. It kind of looks that weird, almost I wouldn't say lightning shape, but the roots coming off very much look like the crucible. Sacred seal of the Fire Knights, who answer directly to Mesmer the Impaler. The emblem of Mesmer's army depicts the golden ring and the fire of the sacred seal. veracity. America's rune. That's unlocked. It's the tree worship path. Back. I want to teleport back. I just don't want to fight everything to get back to where I was. So I'm gonna run back. Path I want to go down right there. Priest cookbook. Techniques by devout battlefield priests, keepers of the faith, fought to spread the gospel in the realm of shadow, where there was no Erdtree to gaze upon. See that right there? Erdtree above, roots, and then there's this large arc on bottom. Pretty sure that large arc is what represents the realm of shadow. I actually wonder if the Erdtree is based on the shadow tree, whatever you want to pronounce it. The shadow tree is what they originally saw. America based the Erdtree on a resemblance. Based her. This guy's a bit tankier than the last guy. Death Mask Helm. Helm of Wego, an elder among the Fire Knights. Two warped death masks stacked on top of the other. Gnawed at by loneliness, the old man turned his attention to the spirituality of Mesmer's flame, using it in a rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Wego. Interesting. Mesmer's flame not only has the ability to burn, it also seems to have the ability to bring things back to life. Pretty sure there's a avatar right here. This direction. Find the save spot. If I'm not mistaken, there's two avatars down here. right here. What do I want to use down here? This is both faith and intelligence. Oh no, I can use it. I'm not nearly as stupid as I think I am. They can still go. I'm assuming it's going to be casting fire at me. I can use that right there. What's this use? Try. Fire may not work properly in the water, but let's give it a try. The fastest weapon. Does a fair amount of damage. Just fire damage, which is nice. I knew it. There you are. Oh, he popped up right under me. Oh, that's good damage right there. I'd say it's the best I've ever seen, but now he's over there. Come on, dude. Get over here. Back into the arena. Where you belong. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. That's a new attack. Oh, he tried to bite me through the tree. Oh, run away, run away, run away. Oh, of course, he stepped out of range of me. Of course he did. Oh, God. He's doing this thing where he blows himself up. Come on, that's a load of crap. That crap might as well be scripted if he's gonna do that shit. Come on. Where is he? Hell away from me. This one has a... There. Come on. Oh, is his eyes out of range of me to hit. That's cool. Love fighting on things with slightly unlevel ground and off, man. He pulled that attack out exceedingly faster than he should have. Come on. He whipped that. That attack usually does not move that fast. I literally took a swing. He leapt up, flipped around, and bit me. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Where's he at? Oh, he's over there. Where's he coming up at? There he is. Didn't get me this time, dude. Fast attack. Come on. Can't see anything. It's 1600 for a normal attack. That's pretty decent. Oh, trying to do a heavy attack on me. There. I can't hit his stupid eye. He's slightly higher than me. Why am I targeting some? He's in the tree. I can't target him. Of course. How am I not hitting him when I'm that close? Oh god. Saw it too late. On. Can I at least hit him in the face? Oh, first time I've actually been able to hit him. Wow. I did it numerous times, but he was standing on a stone, so it made it impossible for me to hit him in his eyeball. Let's see. Sorcerer. The sorcerer of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. The caster wounds their flesh using impenetrable thorns grown from the Erdtree, which then cover the entire body. Once covered, rolls will damage enemies. The image of the misshapen Erdtree is an edict. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists. We have been abandoned. Which is exactly what Radagon is. The thorns spurn all that he spurns all that exists. Or maybe it's the tree itself doing it. There's a chance it's the tree itself doing it. It is Radagon's thorns. It is literally what the Erdtree is doing. For those who abandoned the practice after the devout faith rewarded them with only despair. The caster wounds their own flesh with impenetrable thorns born from the Skadu tree. Body entirely once covered. Exists, will exist, for all have been abandoned. If I'm not mistaken, there's another one. So, remember where? I do remember there being a second. Came down here. This direction. It's gotta be. Let's see. This guy's- These crabs look at least normal. Oh, there's something there. I wonder what it is. Holy crap. Wow. Roll. Standing there. Oh, did he took his own friend out. That's cool. Thank you. One would say you're not helpful. I think you're incredibly helpful, sir. There. Crab eggs. That's it. That's what you got for me? Okay. Let's go around the tree. Maybe there's something on the outside. Takes me down. Stones. Water. There it is. Assuming these are shadow tree versions of time. There's a passage I can take if I can figure out where it is. Watery passage on the top. Here? I know there's a passage that leads up. Actually, this maybe right here. Maybe not. Interesting. They're respawning even though they should. Oh, I think I know what I did here. I gotta run all the way back up to the top again. So I know there should be a passage over here, isn't there? Passage. There's probably a save point in the. I have to run up above again. Oh, right here. This is literally what I'm looking for. Looking for an actual passage, just a platform on the ground. All this just so I can try to grab this right here. And I overjumped it. Right here. Yeah, I don't have... Oh, God. You just push forward and not try adjusting once I hit it. Oh, and this didn't come down even though I had purposely tried to step on the platform. Oh. Let's try this again. There. There's to making something a lot more difficult than it had to be. Now. Back up again. Back up. Yes. See if there's a save spot up here. Victory. Should I upgrade? Get this cleaned out. Get this cleaned up. Yeah, I think it is. Get into this area. That's also where the secret passage is that leads to this area, so. Alright. stream here because I need to go do some things. I am going to attempt to try to get back on later because I want to keep moving forward. I actually want to finish this up. I've been playing it for a few weeks, and I kind of want to finish up and get it over with. So I'm more than likely going to come back on, try to finish this up. So this will be the end of the stream for the moment. I'll be on later. Going for Commander Gulls. Well, I'm actually just opening stuff up, but I do have some personal things to take care of, so I will try to be on later so I can finish this up and get this whole thing done and over with.